Hello, Theodore Shoebat here, giving you guys another message that the church is not telling you. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Obama administration's inquisition against people like myself and my father. Recently, we released an article on Dinesh D'Souza and how Dinesh D'Souza is being indicted because he supposedly gave $20,000 to some campaign fund and it was illegal. Basically, what's happening is the government is finding a loophole to get this man tried and put into prison. That's the way I see it. There are numerous liberal billionaires who have given tons of money to campaign funds, millions of dollars to campaign funds, and all of a sudden they pick on Dinesh D'Souza because he gave $20,000 to some campaign fund. Give me a break. We all know what's happening. Obama is crushing his competition. He is crushing his enemies. He's crushing his political opponents and people who are making video discourses and documentaries and articles and all sorts of cognate and strong arguments and also expositions against his administration and the very dirty, dark, and sinister actions within his administration, within his government, and within his own actions, his political actions, and also his legislation. Let's not forget, Obama wants to take away the most important aspect and truly, in my opinion, the greatest kernel of genius in the U.S. Constitution, and that is, of course, the Second Amendment. If you take out the Second Amendment, you can throw the First Amendment out. Because even if you have religious liberty in the Constitution without a Second Amendment, what eventually will happen is that one religion will take advantage of the freedom it is given and utilize it in order to take away the rights of the other religions. And we are seeing this happening gradually in the West towards Christianity, because the liberals, the leftists, the Darwinists, the atheists, and the Muslims are not hesitating in using their power, capitalizing their power, in order to impose and place all sorts of proscriptions and prohibitions on the Christian religion in regards to homosexuality and Islam and creationism. And so if you allow first religious liberty and one religion will dominate over the others, it always does, read history, it's always the case, then how can you then defend yourselves without arms? How can you defend against tyranny without arms? Obama wants to take this away. Why? Because Obama, in my honest opinion, is a Muslim. And being a Muslim, he wants to make America into an Islamic country. He is the agent of Islam that is being used as a means to establish Islam as the supreme religion in America. That is the bottom line. With that said, Obama wants to take away the Second Amendment. At the same time, he wants to give guns to Muslims in the Middle East. He wants to give guns to people who will not hesitate to behead a Christian in front of a video camera. That is the reality that we are living in. And we saw it with the death of Andrew Breitbart. That was the martyrdom of one of Obama's arch enemies. And we are now seeing it in the indictment of Dinesh D'Souza. And recently, just last year, very recently, within the prior year of 2013, my father revealed on the Michael Savage show that he is receiving harassing phone calls every single day. And I can testify to this. I can attest to this very harassment and this monitoring by the U.S. government on his telephone. Because me being his son, I see it. Not only that, but because they have been calling my phone as well. So they are doing it to both of us. They are harassing us. They have killed Andrew Breitbart. They're going after Dinesh D'Souza. And now pretty soon you're going to see them come after us. They're already coming after us. But I believe gradually and eventually you will see them attempt to impose some sort of punishment upon us for the expositions and the discourses that we have released against the Obama administration and against his beloved religion of Islam, that great heresy of Muhammad that Christianity almost destroyed, unfortunately, and should have destroyed. This is why I reject the concept of religious liberty. It's absolute rubbish. Anyway, this is merely my report of what's happening. This is my opinion. If you do not believe in my opinion, that's fine too. I really don't care. This is Theodore Shoebat. I hope you have enjoyed this message, and more importantly, I hope you have learned something from this message. God bless.